Hey guys, today I'm sharing how I create some of my favorite super quick and easy hairstyles using accessories. These require almost no skill and will work on a variety of hair types and lengths, so let's get started. First, I'll share how I prepped my hair today to get it nice and smooth and manageable for styling. I used the Like a Virgin hair mask by Coco and Eve. I've seen it all over Instagram for months, so when they offered to send it to me, I was very keen to try it out for myself and see what the deal was, because it has such high reviews on not just their own website, but all the other online stores that stock it. The key ingredients are raw virgin coconuts and figs, which are both known for being very nourishing on the hair, especially if it's dry or damaged. It comes with this cute little pink detangling brush, which you get for free, and I'm just using it to distribute the mask through my clean, damp hair. I know many people swear by using just pure coconut oil and other household oils as hair masks because they are so cheap, but personally I find they take at least 3 to 4 shampoos to completely wash out of my hair, and that basically reverses all the positive effects of the oil mask in the first place. That's why I much prefer using a mask that is actually formulated for hair like Coco and Eve. It just requires a rinse with water and you are left with really soft, silky hair but without the greasiness. It's also cruelty-free, vegan, and get this, when you finish your mask, you'll see a hidden discount code for your next order printed on the inside of the bottom of the jar. So now I'm just twisting up my hair to let the mask do its work for about 10 minutes before rinsing it out. The mask replaces the need for conditioner, and if I leave it in for a little longer, I found it even replaces the need for my 2 hair treatments. So that's like a 3-in-1, which is honestly insane. So if you guys would like to try the Coco and Eve hair mask for yourself, or it would make a perfect gift because the packaging is so gorgeous. They have free worldwide shipping. I will put a link right at the top of the description box below. And of course, shout out to Coco and Eve for sponsoring. The only tools I'm using for these hairstyles are my regular hairbrush and my fine tooth comb with a thin metal pointy end for sectioning the hair. First accessory I'm using is my set of mini black claw hair clips. By the way, all the accessories mentioned will be linked in the description box below. My favorite way to use these clips is by taking small sections of hair starting from the front of where my hair parts and clipping them back against my head. I'll show you guys each stage of this look because each stage of clipping the sections of hair are actually complete styles on their own, so if you like just the 2 clips, you could stop there. For a 90s inspired look, I like to clip back multiple sections of hair, moving downwards towards my ears. You can use that first kind of little pigtail of hair you created as a guideline of where to attach the next clip. That way you create a nice, neat row. You could go for just 2 clips on each side or even go for the full 3 clips on each side. I think it looks even more authentically 90s if you take the first section and clip it right down the center of your head and then go from there, just like I did for one of my 90s lookbooks. My next hairstyle featuring these clips is ridiculously easy. It's just 2 tiny pigtails. I'm keeping the front sections of hair around my face just as they are and taking a small section of hair about 2/3 of the way back along my part. Then I'm just securing this with one of the clips. I love this method because it's much quicker and easier than using hair ties, especially if you have long hair like me. It's also much easier to remove them at the end of the day and doesn't leave dents in your hair. Next up, we have slide combs, which are a versatile styling tool, but I just use them in pretty much the most easy and simple way. The first style is using this decorative comb that is clear with a red satin bow on it. I'm sectioning my hair horizontally about halfway between my part and my ear, pulling the top section back and then securing it with the comb by pushing the teeth of the comb towards my face. This is one of my all-time favorite hairstyles to wear during Christmas. In fact, I wear it like this almost every year. So cute, so easy, and the bow conceals the top of the comb really well. Second option using slide combs is also ridiculously basic. It's pretty much the same technique as I demonstrated in the previous look, but with plain clear combs on each side. Try saying that 3 times fast. Plain clear combs, plain clear combs. Anyway, I'll often use the comb itself to brush back the section of hair, as this also helps you get an idea of how much hair the comb will be able to hold. I don't really mind that you can see the clear combs in this look. You could even go for a more colourful comb if you actually want them to be more visible. I've seen these clear ones used for more fancy vintage hairstyles where you like insert them and then you flip them around and then put them back in and all this fancy stuff, but it's just not my style and also too much effort. We are keeping things super quick and easy today. Let's move on to something a little more fun and playful with these kind of bougie looking pearl hair clips and slides. These are one of those trends that came out of seemingly nowhere and just exploded. I've seen them on ASOS, eBay, and Etsy, even though they probably all come from the same factory. Anyway, I'm just going to show you a few different combinations of these. As they are quite a statement accessory, you can easily just wear one, but my favorite combination is one clip and one slide next to each other. The fact they're oversized makes them quite eye-catching and bold, so they're very useful for dressing up a simple outfit. I'm also trying out a combination with my rectangular clip just to show you guys how it looks. You can even go all out and pair two of the clips together if that suits your style. Now I'll show you how I like to wear the pearl hair slides on their own by taking this top front section of hair and combing it back into place so it's nice and neat. As you can see, I am leaving some hair underneath around my face. I'm securing that back with just one hair slide, and just keeping it real, I was still recovering from a nasty cold when I filmed this. Repeat on the other side and you are done. Moving on to scrunchies, this is an accessory I've been wearing for a few years, so I'm glad to see it has become trendy because now there are so many more cute scrunchie designs on the market. I'm just showing you guys a couple of my favorite scrunchies, which have these two little pieces sticking out, which look a bit like a bow, although to me they look like bunny ears. They're one of my favorite kinds to wear with a half up, half down style, and don't worry about where you part your hair, just part it according to your preference. You can pull as much or as little hair back as you like, but I'm starting from the top of my ears. Scrunchies are really just such a practical hairstyling tool, as they are much comfier and easier to work with than regular hair ties, especially on very long, heavy or thick hair. And my fine-tooth comb is coming to the rescue just to smooth out any bumps. Twist the scrunchie around until the bunny ears are at the top, making sure your ponytail is high enough so you can see them from the front. It's really that simple, guys. I know you probably already know how to do a half up, half down style, but using these scrunchies adds a really cute touch. Our next look uses different coloured snap hair clips and does require a tiny bit of skill because it involves a basic braid. I'm recreating this hairstyle I wore in a video and in an Instagram post because despite how simple it is, I still got several requests on how to do it, so I'm going to do it right now. I'm taking a small section of hair about halfway along my part and I'm simply just braiding it. I'm not too fussed about how the start of the braid looks, I just like it to be a little bit loose so it's comfy, but you can definitely go a lot tighter and start right at the scalp if you like. And make sure you keep an eye out in case your hair starts to braid from the ends upwards, as you can see mine doing here. Secure the braid with an elastic and repeat the same on the other side. As you can see, I'm having a truly thrilling time getting these braids done, probably thinking about the next time I get to have donuts. The final step is taking these colourful snap hair clips and placing those right along the front a few centimeters above the ear. As this wasn't in frame, I just used regular hair ties to secure the braids, but in the original version, or if I was to wear this hairstyle out of the house, I would use clear hair ties. Or if you have braces or used to have them back in the day like I did, orthodontic elastics work perfectly as well. Don't worry, these are obviously totally clean and new, but they work great because they are smaller than any other hair elastics. You can barely see them. I almost forgot to include this hair accessory in the video, and that is of course my scarves. I have a few different styles and colors, although I do prefer them to have a base of black, as I like how this looks on my hair color. For this video, I'll be styling my long rectangular scarf as it's the easiest to fold up, but if you'd like to see my full tutorial on how to correctly fold a large square scarf, I'll throw that up in a card for you so you can click right here, but the way that I tie it up is the exact same. I always start by making sure my hair is brushed out smoothly, or if you have curly hair, just arrange the front of your hair as you'd like it to look, because this will be the hardest part to adjust once the scarf is in place. Then, taking a long claw-shaped hair clip, I'm twisting and clipping all of my hair up tightly to the back of my head to keep it up and out of the way. All this scarf requires is a fold in half, then I'm putting that over the back of my shoulders. Give it a slight twist as well and pull it up so the middle of the scarf is sitting on the base of your hairline, then pull the two ends up and over your head. Make it X with these two ends, then twist them around each other once. Pull these two ends down behind your ears and tie them together at the back of your head. If you like, you can make any little tweaks to the positioning of the scarf. I like to kind of twist it around so the more colorful parts of the pattern are showing. Last step is to remove the clip. As you can see, I do place my scarf just over the top of my ears because if I don't, the scarf tends to sit behind my ears and kind of push them forward. And that is how I create my scarf headband. There are plenty of other easy ways you can use a scarf as a hair accessory. I'm sure they're all over Pinterest, but the headband method is my current favorite. Let me know which of these hair accessories or hairstyles are your favorite in the comments, and if you'd like to see more hair related videos, give this video a thumbs up as I'd be happy to make more of them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.